The professor of international economic law said the EU and British civil service are using the Irish border to thwart the Brexit process, which he said could be resolved through technological solutions. Speaking on RT, Mr. Collins said, "You're seeing the EU weaponising the Northern Ireland border to prevent Brexit. Sadly, I think you're seeing the British civil service also saying it can't be done because the civil service doesn't really want Brexit. So, you're trying to achieve here a last-ditch attempt to derail Brexit by kicking into the long grass, as it were." Getty, RT/BREXIT News. David Collins said the EU is weaponising the Irish border. You're seeing the EU weaponising the Northern Ireland border to prevent Brexit. David Collins hoping that maybe in 2 years' time the public will have changed and then there can be a "Let's Stay in Europe" initiative. "I don't think the British public wants that." Professor Collins said a popular resolution to the Irish border issue among people is for a maximum facilitation option, where good would be electronically tracked. He said, "It means out of the customs union, and it means using practical technological solutions that, in my mind, are entirely feasible." Mr. Collins said the proposed solution is very likely to happen, because the technological and practical solutions are there, including removing physical infrastructure from the Northern Ireland border and leveraging technology. He added, "For the civil service, to say that this isn't feasible in the year and a half just seems to be totally ludicrous to me." The professor demanded to know why the issue had only been approached governmentally. He insisted it would be resolved quicker if outsourced to the private sector. Mr. Collins said, "We pay £30 billion to the EU. Let's save that money and pay it to some private company to get the borders in order." Friends of the Brexit Secretary David Davis told the Daily Express in April that he is extremely frustrated with the direction of government policy and feels he has been cut out of the decisions. Mr. Davis feels cut out of the loop since late last year and replaced by senior civil servant Ollie Robbins, who is based in Downing Street, according to the Friends. Mr. Robbins has been described as an arch Remainer, and recently a group of MPs led by Jacob Rees-Mogg demanded his sacking. A senior Tory MP, who is close to Mr. Davis, told the Express, "David has told me he is on the brink of resigning. He is completely fed up. Policy is being completely directed by Ollie Robbins, who does not support Brexit and has pushed this ridiculous customs partnership proposal. I think he feels he can't achieve anything anymore the way things are and fears that he may get blamed to an unacceptable fudge which could be extremely damaging." Attacks upon Mr. Robbins have sparked a furious response from civil servants. Dave Penman, the head of the FDA union, said, "Is there a more despicable form of political cowardice than to allow anonymous briefings in your name to effectively call for a civil servant to be sacked?" Current Cabinet Secretary Jeremy Haywood tweeted, "The civil service will always be true to its values, honesty, integrity, impartiality and objectivity.